Hello everybody, and welcome to part 1 of Sonic Unleashed. Finally doing it. Shout out to, Sami. Right away, we gotta get the shout outs out the way. I've been getting the request, a couple comments on YouTube, and, my homie just tweeting me out. He's just straight calling me out on Twitter, like, yo, when are we getting Unleashed? Like, just play the damn game already. I'm doing it today. I swear to God, you kids better watch this, because this took so long, so much effort to just get this stupid game running and recording. It drove me crazy. I hate the process that it takes. I swear to God, just 2 hours smashing my head against the wall trying to get all my recording gear working again, because it's been a while. I haven't played Sonic 06 in like 2 months or something. That was the last thing that I recorded at home. Alright, first things first, we're gonna check the options, right? We're gonna play this in English or Japanese. Ooh. That is actually, I got it. You know what? Let's do this in Japanese. Let's do it. Subtitles, we're gonna need those on. I don't speak Japanese. Sound, well, you know what? I really want to play in Japanese, but we should probably do it in English. Just for everybody. That'll be the one that is most accessible to all the people. Music, sound effects. All right, so we got everything on. Damn, I'm kind of bummed. I actually did really want to play it in Japanese that time, but that's fine. If the voice acting is bad, we're switching to Japanese. I'm saying it straight up. Okay, I just spent like 2 to 3 hours, like trying to get all my dumb recording gear working, because I moved everything. I've been doing Tuesday Night Smash, just like everything. Anyway, let's actually get to the game. So right off the bat, we have the best opening any Sonic game has ever gotten. Period. Sonic. Well, okay, I've corrections for myself actually. Sonic CD, contender, maybe. But this one is if it's not CD, it's this one, and if it's not this one, it's CD. Those two are the reigning kings. Very different ways. I mean, this one's got production values just through the roof. I love this opening. Love this opening. As you probably noticed, I say the F word a lot. I was about to do it. My hand was like on the shelf, like, is this the word I want to use? No, safe for kids. It's gonna be a child-friendly Let's Play. God, I hope. Ooh, did you see? Like, he was like holding out his fist as he was running. That's just like a cool little animation touch that I never noticed before. The way that Sonic moves in this opening is just unreal. Like, it really captures why I like the character. Sonic is just cool. Lots of personality, lots of fluidity, speed, course speed. Gotta go fast. I would love to see a movie like this, like an actual Sonic movie. But I mean, apparently we're getting one. We still don't know anything about it. There's been rumors of video game movies happening for so long, and they like end up never happening. Like Shadow of the Colossus, I know has been like rumored to be worked on for years, and it just never happened. The Last of Us is supposedly getting a movie, and we're still like, meh. I mean, that one I think will probably happen at some point, but who knows? Anyway, so yeah, this is done by I think just Sega's like internal CGI team. This is the only time that they've gotten like this much of a budget, I want to say. Everything before this was outsourced to different companies. Shadow the Hedgehog and 06 in particular were all done by like a particular CGI outsourced company. This is by Sega, and also the Werehog short, which was really, really great. I like that one a lot too. But ever since then, they haven't really gotten this much of a budget. Like, Sonic Unleashed CGI is just unmatched. In terms of like this series, Generations had barely any colors. All they've had is like trailers, and just we haven't really gotten much interesting out of those. I hope Sonic Project 2017 has something. There's a little Dreamcast in his Eggmobile. If you're paying attention, you can pause it. Go back and look for it. When he like raises his finger and you see like inside of his machine, you can see there's a little Dreamcast tucked away in there. Nice touch. Now this here, what a way to start a game. Sonic loses. Like literally, just the game starts, Eggman wins. And the whole game is less like trying to save the world from being broken, and more like trying to repair it after it's already been literally shattered. That's a really cool idea, and a premise that I like a lot, not just in Sonic but in general. All the Souls games also, like, you're not trying to save the world from a calamity, you're just trying to end the suffering. Demon Souls especially I loved for that. Like, the world's already dead. Of course, Sonic Unleashed does not go quite that far, because it's a Sonic game. It's got to be safe for kids. But even so, pretty, like, dark way to start a game, you know? You know, I actually like the design of the Werehog. After kind of letting it settle a little bit, like a lot of disappointment around the Werehog, and I'm going to talk about it more as we actually play the game. He's an easy punching bag, you know? It's like one of the three things that's always mentioned when it's like, Sonic isn't as good as he used to be. Princesses and Big the Cat and Werehogs and swords. Oh, and the sword. Those are the four things that are always brought up. And like, you know, I'm a salty fan, but I'm like, dude, come on, like, it's been so many years. Have you noticed that, like, none of these things that people talk about as, like, Sonic isn't as good as he used to be, like, none of these are things that have been in any games since, like, 8 years ago, you know? I was in middle school when all this garbage happened. I'm just saying. Werehog is an easy punching bag, but actually, design-wise, I don't think he's bad at all. I think he looks, I think he's a well-designed character. He looks cool. He fits right in with the rest of the, you know, Sega Sonic cast. I think, design-wise, gets a this from me. You look at a little webcam there, whatever this is. So that's the first cutscene, and right off the bat, we are going into. Oh, actually, we're not starting a level yet. We're going into the first in-game cutscene, which is going to show us quite a bit of a drop in the graphics. You can see the little boost aura around Sonic is really low res there, which is, I just find it kind of funny. They didn't really think to like make like a, you know, a nicer looking one for the loading screen. We're gonna be seeing it a lot. This game has hella loading times. Now, last time I played, I remember the performance here being horrendous, and I really hope that, like, ooh, yeah, that's rough. I really hope that I can adjust because it bothered me quite a bit. Oh, that's really choppy. I'm playing the PS3 version. I actually don't have a 360, and you know, as is like, I guess not as commonly known now, especially for younger viewers, but the PS3 back in the day was known for having like worse ports, like just like bad ports of 360 games. Very bad, weird performance problems. It was just a nightmare to develop for. Once like Sony really started spreading the word on how to program for the thing, things got better. I would say Generations is almost equal between the 360 PS3, but Unleashed definitely suffered. The 360 version is by far the better version of this game. But I don't have a 360, so this is what we're dealing with.
I'm just fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Monster Guy. Mr. Monster Guy? Looks like things have gotten pretty ugly.
Yeah, look at those teeth and those claws. What's your name, anyway?
I'm Sonic. Sonic.
Yeah, I don't mind the writing here.
And you are?
This is the last game written by
What is my
Sega's like internal
I don't know. I can't remember.
writers, I guess. This was written by the guy that wrote the adventure games, I think.
Yup.
I forget his name. You know, I don't know it off the top of my head.
And everything just going all white. And then nothing. I can't remember a thing past that.
Did I fall on him?
Oh man, what am I gonna do? What can I do? Where do I go from here? What'll I? I'm hungry.
Hey, don't worry. I'll help you get your memory back.
Really? You mean it?
Absolutely. I'm sure we'll find somebody who knows you if we look around.
Oh, thank you. You're the best, Mr. Monster Guy. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay. The voice acting isn't bad, but like Chip is just grating. I'm gonna switch to the Japanese voices. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you don't mind. And suddenly the frame rate goes way up as soon as Sonic is back on screen. Werehog Sonic, like you can see he's got that weird fur texture, like the dithering is happening. It really like lowers the game's performance. Oh shoot! Whoop! Go! All right, so I'm getting a feel for it again. I used to be able to like speedrun this, no problem, but it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. Also, gonna have to readjust to the homing attack being on the square button now. Yep, yeah, I was trying to use the X button there. So, I already did an LP of Sonic Generations, so we're kind of used to this gameplay style already. But, you know, I'll talk about it again. Because this is the first game that introduced what is known as the boost formula. It's not bad. I enjoy it. Oh, here we go. Here we've got some RPG mechanics. I'm gonna go ahead and level up the Werehog. It's always a good idea to level up the Werehog first, just because his levels take a lot less time if you do that. I'm gonna boost his strength, try and learn some new combos. We're gonna be focusing mostly on the Werehog. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to leveling up Sonic. At least for a while, because I don't want to be stuck, like... I don't want the Werehog to feel like a chore. I really want to like this game. Sonic Unleashed, I feel like, is a really underrated game. But I can't say that with full confidence, because it's been so long since I've played it. I really like this cutscenes. I said this cutscenes. Weird. I like this game's cutscenes. They're very pretty. Love the animations. I would love to see a return to something like this. Look at that nice bokeh. We got some depth of field happening, you know? Like, it looks very smooth. Unleashed, Unleashed is a good looking game. Really, its performance holds it back, especially on the PS3. It's a little blurry. The resolution is actually sub HD. And on the PS3, like, the frame rate can chug. The 360 version, though, is pretty stable from what I've heard. It is also not quite 720p, which is a shame. I would love to see a PC version of this game. I really wish that we had gotten a PC port of Sonic Unleashed. If they released it today, I would absolutely buy it. Like, no question.
Wow, this chip whatever stuff is great.
You say so. How about you give me a hand and help look for somebody who knows you, Chip?
Chip?
Gotta call you something, don't I? What do you think?
Yeah, Chip. Chip. I love it. Yum.
Now, what do you say we start asking around and see if anybody here knows you?
Okay.
You know, it's really interesting hearing Jason Griffith's Sonic again. It's been so long. You know, like, I haven't played any of his games. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I was about to say, I haven't played any of his games in a really long time. But then I remembered Sonic 06 I played not that long ago. I'm going to switch the voices back to Japanese in between parts. But for now, we're just going to run around. If you really don't like the Japanese voices, definitely let me know. As just like comment. I guess it doesn't really matter much in the long run, but we'll see. Like, I want people to watch, you know, like whatever is most interesting to people. All right, I'm gonna actually talk to these people. So right now we're trying to see who Chip is, if anybody recognizes him. Hello, lovely. Okay, I'm not gonna read this. Oh, who's this little fellow here? Do I know him? I can't say I've seen him before. Perhaps someone else has. All right, Ice Cream Man. Hi, so how'd you like my ice cream? Best you've ever had, right? Even if the planet were to crumble all around us, it still tastes amazing. Little on the nose there, but that's fine. Man, I really like the character designs in this game. They say the planet split apart. You never know what's gonna happen one day to the next, do you? Ha 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 ha. What an evil old man. Just got a text message. I have to like resist the urge from looking at my text. Just got a text message from Bay. Shout out to Bay. You know who you are. You know who you are. And I guess briefly gloss over that. I've had episodes of past Let's Plays where I'm like talking about breakup stories and shit. Like, might be. Sorry for the curse word there. Don't say that, kids. Don't mind her. She lost her dentures in the earthquake this morning. She says, "Welcome to Apitos, a toothless but heartfelt greeting." That's funny. I like that. You know, I actually don't mind Sonic's running speed in this. He's not going that slow. I used to feel like he was very slow. But what do we have here? Travelers? What a pleasant surprise. Trying to figure out which way to go, huh? Not an easy choice. If you continue straight ahead, you'll come to the entrance stage. I have an inkling that it leads to your future. Do you know this guy? No, I believe this is the first time I've had the pleasure. Is he lost? I've lived in this place all my life, but... No, I'm afraid I have no recollection of him. Who could Chip be? I wonder how he ended up here. I haven't seen you in these parts before. Are you a tourist? Do I know who this little guy is? Nah. Sorry, I've never seen him before. This kid, no, I don't think I've seen him before. For real? He's lost his memory? That's gotta be tough. You can go all kinds of places from just up ahead. Who knows? Maybe that might jar something. Anyway, yeah, I was saying. Gotta... You know, it's a little funny. I talk about, like, breakup stories and stuff like that on here. Particularly Sonic Generations. I'm hanging out with my bae. Actually, like just a couple days ago, and I'm trying to show her how cool Sonic Unleashed is. So I'm showing her Chunan on the Unleashed PC mod that I played, and like I'm like talking about old relationships, and it felt so awkward. It was like she thought it was funny. She's just like, oh, so is this like right after you got broken? And I'm like, yeah, yeah, that's right after. But you know, all right. So can we? Oh shoot. All right. Well, that is our first death. Oh, performance here is not a smooth 30. This is really chugging. I want to see if we can explore a little bit before. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and do Windmill Isle Act 1, and then we'll come back to explore a little bit in Part 2. So we're missing some abilities here. We don't have... You know what? I'm not going to say. We're just going to enjoy this. Straight from Part 1.
Here we go.
Boom. Oh, this isn't that slow. I remember being pretty underwhelmed by Sonic's speed back when I like really speed ran this game. I used to speedrun this game all the time. Like this is the game that got me into speedrunning. Actually, I loved playing it. I would just like sit there in front of my TV for hours and hours and hours, just like running through these levels over and over. Cause like it's just a fun game to play through like that, you know. Of course, you can see, like, this game is just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous visuals. Yeah, even though, like, I used to speedrun this game a lot, it's really been a long time. I doubt I'll be as good as I used to be. But, I mean, I'll try my best. Some of it's still muscle memory, but not quite all of it. Ah, like that. Yep, I screwed up. I'm gonna take this route. Oh, dang, I missed something. Dang, I missed it again. As you can see, I used to be much better at this. But that's okay. I'm gonna need to go back and replay this level. There was a moon medal that I missed. But I think I'll keep the medal collecting to do it off screen. I don't think it's that interesting to watch, but I mean, you guys let me know. Medal collecting is the worst part of this game by far. If the werehog isn't that bad, if the werehog is actually just like even worse than I remember, which I doubt it will be. I don't think it'll be that bad. Then yeah, no question, I hate the medal collecting. S rank? Ooh baby, what up? That's how we do it. Oh, and I got a trophy for it, blue meteor. Okay, so I got 3 night medals or 3 moon medals. Let's level up strength a little bit more. And we'll get strength to level 5, I think, before we start focusing on anything else. But that's Windmill Isle Act 1. You're gonna notice I'm much better at the day stages than the night stages. I actually have played through every night stage one time. And never again. I've never like tried to get a platinum in this game because I just thought it was ridiculous. I would just play the day stages over and over. The night stages, not so much. I never did any speedrunning of, Werehogs, Sonic the Werehog stages.
Still no luck finding anyone who knows me.
Don't worry about it. Maybe your memory will come back on its own. Remember anything yet?
Nope.
Oh well.
Dude, I love this game's cutscenes. We haven't had anything like this since Unleashed. Like, Sonic Colors is like this has good direction, genuinely good, just film direction. Like this is good. It's not bad. It's not like a cheesy B-level game. I miss this kind of thing a lot. I love. Oh, actually, going back to that thought, I like this this little character note there. Sonic is ashamed of how he looks when he's in his werehog form. He doesn't want people to see him, and we're gonna see a little bit more of that as the game goes on. I like that little character arc there. We actually see Sonic develop a little bit, which we don't really see in any other games.
Some more of this super tasty stuff.
What good is ice cream at a time like this?
Sonic, your arm just stretched.
Weird. But it could be useful.
I was gonna say, I wouldn't call myself a film buff. I don't know enough about film, and I haven't seen enough iconic movies to really call myself that, but I have a lot of appreciation for good film techniques, and I like seeing them in video games. This game, I think, nails it. It's nothing particularly extraordinary or anything, don't get me wrong, but it's, for a Sonic game especially, not bad at all. Very respectable, and I think definitely the best presentation in a Sonic game we've ever had. Now, occasionally, Wentos the Traveling Salesman will be standing right here, I think. We'll see more of him later, hopefully. There are a lot of good exploits that I'm going to be using to level up and give you guys just a better experience watching this playthrough. To max out your levels fairly quickly using Wentos's, just like some weird ring exploits, like getting a lot of items. Anyway, this has been part 1 of Sonic Unleashed. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Awkward ending here, but I forgot. I learned this lesson with Sonic 06 that I should switch channels and then say thanks for tuning in, and then, you know, end the video, because then it'll be like a nice, clean, professional ending to the video. I had to thanks for tuning in.